How we doing, everybody? I need a hat. There we go. We can't do this without a hat. There we go. There we go. I'm Will without a hat. Now I'm Will with a hat. Yeah, welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly. Today we are playing a little bit of evolution. I've got the butterfly effect book because this is where the solo rules are. Is in the butterfly effect expansion. However, you don't need the expansion to play it. The cards of what they do are available online, so you just need to know what the different bots, AI, aliens, as they call them in here, do. I'm going to be playing against the Dominator today. We're going to see how this goes, and I guess we'll kind of see how it compares to Nature, which I've played a couple times on the channel, because they're both based on the same evolution system. So let's go ahead and flip over. There we go. It wouldn't be a stream if I didn't screw something up. Not only did I need my hat right now, but of course I needed I need a haircut and shave too, if you couldn't tell. There we go. All right. My computer keeps wanting to wake up back there too. Yeah, and now I go back to sleep. All right. It's what it is. So we are set up for evolution. There in the solo mode, we'll be going against one of normally two different bots. I guess we can call them alien bots. One is the Dominator, the other is the Devastator. If you have the Kickstarter promo box, I think the Kickstarter box came with the last one. Yeah, there it is. The Contaminator. I went online and said he was the hardest. I figured, oh, let's play the Kickstarter one. But then people were like, how do you beat him? So I was like, nope, we're not going to do that. But if you have the Kickstarter, you can have him as well. The way this works is the same as most games in the evolution system. You're going to play over a couple rounds. The first round is to develop. So to develop, you can play a card face down, or you can play a card's ability trait to then add it to that card. So for example, here we have Cheeky, which basically means that it needs a lot of food to do what it does. Rotate Cheeky, then flip the tray with tokens. Place half of the dropped blue tokens rounded down to maximum of 7. The owner must pay the remaining drop tokens back in the tray. All right, so okay, so it's a neat little thing. It's basically talking about these tokens. I don't know why it says flip over the tray with tokens. Place half of the drop tokens. Okay, so basically however many of these are left, you basically get half. But I guess they want to make it fun like a cat and you'll tip them over. So yeah, but yeah, so you have the abilities, and you also have abilities like swimming here, which can be used for getting food in certain areas, or being able to, for example, poisonous, protect yourself from a carnivore, because there is a carnivore, which of course allows you to eat other people. Scavenger allows you to eat if a carnivore ate. Territorial is when they take from an area. They also get to place a water droplet as a tagged area. An animal may not take food from an area unless it has less traits in the area than the one that tagged it. It's kind of a weird one. Distribution mutation, right? Intellect. So basically, you're going to play the card out. You're going to add the card underneath. In solo, you're basically just going to keep doing that until you've played all of your cards. The bot doesn't do any type of upgrades. They start with 4 traits on all of their animals, because basically they are an alien animal species and this is what they have. Then we're going to go to the area phase. In the area phase, we're going to reveal a new area. So right now we know there's going to be at least 3 food out there. That's not a lot of food. We know one of them requires glaciers requires an animal without any trait on them. So I would want an animal with no traits. After we fill, we'll get a third location, fill them up. We also have these protection, which basically is a habitat. It means that we are protected from predators if we're living in a habitat. Next, we go to the feeding phase. We can either take protection, we can take food, or if we're a predator, of course, we can hunt other animals. All right. The last thing is then the extinction phase, which basically is any animals that died get removed, and you start the next round. In solo, it's played over 4 rounds, so there are 4 cards here. That is your round timer. That's pretty much it. We will go through it, see how this works out. I may make rules mistakes, so if I do, people leave comments down below. So I don't think I want to play the funness of the cheeky. So that requires 10 food, right? If you can't feed them, that's a lot. I think we're definitely going to do poisonous because we do not want them to attack us. So they have, or if we want them to attack us, then we want them to die. Carnivorous and high body weight, so it takes 3 to feed each of their animals. Scavenger means that they will feed each other. And then pack hunting was what was pack hunting? Pack hunting, if you have more than one predator, when you select a target for this predator, you may ignore one of their effects. So actually, it will ignore my poisonous because of the pack hunting. And we're also playing with the Dominator. I didn't go over what he does. He has suppression, which means that we can only have 2 traits. Healthy diet. On its turn, the Dominator takes food first from an area, and then it attacks. So it always try to take the food first before it attacks. Apex Predator. When Dominator attacks, the Carnivorous card is not rotated because each one of them is carnivorous. A couple more at the end of the extinction phase. Add 2 population to the Dominator's population. We don't do that during the 4th epoch. I don't know what the bones are for. I couldn't find out what they were for. I imagine they're for recording extinctions, or maybe the swamps when they come out. All right, so he's going to, the problem is he's going to get all of that food. I'm not going to have a chance for food. So, and I can't attack him unless I have high body weight as well. So let's put Scavenger on him. And then let's do him with high body weight and carnivorous. Let's see how that'll work out. All right, so we have done that. So now we are going to do the areas. So we do have the seashore. So that actually came out to help us out. So the seashore is in the butterfly effect, I believe. So what this means is that 2 animals are going to come out at the seashore with a food on each. All right. So we do have the option to go eat those as well. Right. But otherwise, we get a berry, a berry, a berry, a berry, and that. All right. So they're going to go first. Like it says, it will try to go after the food first. It starts at the left and goes right. So it's going to take that to feed that one there. It requires 3 food total, though, to feed. These +1s mean you need that additional food. So for my turn, I can attack. I don't have to. I don't have to wait. So I'm actually going to. Let me check if Scavenger requires them to attack. Scavenger when... Oh no, when an animal dies as a result of a predator attack, the closest Scavenger gets it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and eat this guy. So that gets discarded. And by eating him, we get 2. 1, 2. We need 3 total. And then the Scavenger is going to pick up some scraps. So he is now fed. All right, so now we go back over to this guy here. This one is still hungry, so it's going to go to the leftmost. Back to me. I'm going to go ahead and eat this one, which gets me 2 more, which I don't need, so I'll just put the other one back. And then this one's going to eat again, which is here. All right. So mine are fed, his are fed. So we are done with the feeding phase, I believe. I believe that's how that works. Take the stuff. I probably should have taken the shelter because he's never going to take it. So actually, he's never going to take it. So I'll just take it on the next turn. We did, of course, we did unfortunately leave one food there. Yeah. So I have to pass. He has to pass. Good to go. So, no death on me. And, well, he had a lot of death. He had a lot of death. All right. So, where's the... I need the cleanup phase. Where's the cleanup phase? Steps for the cleanup phase. There we go. Remove any of our stuff. Draw cards equal to the number of animals you have, +2. So I get 4. 1, 2, 3. Burying your opponent means something different in this game. Yeah, we're gonna put him in the swamp. So I think we only moved the right one off. When do we move the right one off? Yeah, discard the rightmost. Okay, so that goes away. And we still have our 2. These guys, I don't know what I'm going to do with those guys. I probably need to move them over here. Move all this stuff. Try to make it all pretty for you guys, and then I realize, like, that's probably not always the best layout, depending once you start playing. All right. So at the end of the extinction phase, he gets 2 more. So he is back up to 3. So I kind of need to make sure that I'm killing 2 of these at least every turn. All right, so I do have pack hunting, which will allow me to ignore something, but there's really nothing I need to ignore because I've got what I need. I mean, pack hunting would help. Well, pack hunting would help with the next animal because then I could ignore the high body weight, right? If you have more than one predator, when you select a target for this predator, you may ignore... Yeah, so I would be able to ignore the high body weight. Simplification, I may be added... Oh, hang on, but I need the carnivorous. Yeah. So I think I might do that. Let me see. Well, I got another high body weight. Although, voracious. When a predator consumes a hungry animal... Take a blue instead of 2 blue. Okay. Predator only takes 1 from its attack. Return its carnivorous card to the vertical position. You can only attack once. Oh, wait a minute. I should have only been able to attack once on that previous turn. So I would not have eliminated both of his. I would have gotten that berry off of that 1 card. And then he would have gone... after both of these to feed. I think we're still 1 short, which means then he would have gone after... He wouldn't want to go after the poisonous, so he would have gone after his own guy to eat. So I guess he would be back down to 3. I think. I kind of messed up there. I forgot you can only attack once. Ruminant? Ruminant? Rotate ruminant, remove 1 food from this animal and place 2 food from the supply. When this animal takes food from an area, return ruminant to the vertical position. And he also has swimming. Swimming. I don't know if I want really either one of these. So maybe I just do 2 animals. And we'll make this a pack hunter. Pack hunting carnivore. So. I think that's how we're going to go. All right, so he's going to go. We need to get our new... That's not a new location, Will. New location. We have the Badlands. An animal with the adverse trait. So we're not going to be able to take advantage of that. So, there. Oh, that's right. He ate both of those. Yeah, so that's what we have. That is not as good as the previous turn. So he's going to go first. He's always going to go after food first to feed that one. Then I'm going to come in and use my high body weight to eat this one, which gives me 2. Then he's going to eat again from the leftmost. Then I'm going... Oh, the scavenger should have gotten some food. There you go, scavenger. And then I'm going to use my carnivorous pack hunter, because he's going to ignore high body weight to eat this one, which gives me 2. Then he's going to go eat again, so he's going to eat that one. So both of this one needs 1 more, so he's going to eat this one. He can't do anything else, so this is the last one, and there's no food for him. This extra guy I put down was kind of stupid, Will. I didn't do the math before I did this. A pack hunter is a terror to backpackers. A backpack hunter. Yeah, that wasn't very smart. I'm going to lose him. All right, that's all I can do. So he gets extinct. He is now extinct. This goes away. All right. I have 3 plus 2, so I get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he gets 2. Nope. Face down, Will. Face down. All right. So he gets 2 more. All right. So, all right. Remove these. Sorry. Remove all the stuffs. All right. So so fat tissue basically allows you to add an extra food to store. Partnership. Okay. If this animal has fewer traits than its partner, it may not be attacked by a predator. Ooh, that kind of works. The ecosystem engineer would get me more food. When this animal takes a shelter or habitat from an area, it also takes food, and it may have multiple habitats. There's only one habitat, and I can't get to it because I need the adverse trait. Repelling, when it is attacked by a predator, it may discard repelling and select the other suitable animal in the table as its new target. So you can basically make it attack itself. But he doesn't have enough. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him again with the 2 guys I got. And shit, I can kill all 3 of them. I just add another carnivore. Well, no, I can't. I can't add another carnivore because I would need another. I would need either high body weight or pack hunting. I don't have high body weight or pack hunting. So, what would be another way to get... Partnership is good, because that's going to... Well, that just prevents me from getting attacked. I don't think there's going to be enough food out there for everybody. So let's do the... I think we want to do him, just in case we do get another habitat, because that will feed him. Nocturnal isn't necessarily helping me. But I can add more food out there. So I think we're going to do the ecosystem and the xylophagus. This animal may not be attacked by a predator. This animal may not take the last food from an area. Let's make that one there. And worst case, we will go ahead and do this one with partnership. So basically partnership, if you notice, it's got 2 arrows. That means that these have to relate to each other. There are other cards that will be very similar that basically says if one is eating, the other one gets to eat and so forth. So wearing a fanny pack is not a good idea. No. It never was a good idea. All right. So we'll have one more round after this. Oh, I was going to put Nocturnal too. For the caves, I was going to put Nocturnal. I really was. But we did get our leaf. Did get our leaf. I don't think this refills each turn. Let me double check. I don't think the seashore refills each turn. Then take top 2, place them on a row as 2 new animals. Do not, when it enters play. Maybe attacked by a predator. Flip the card face up. If it's a hidden anglerfish, proceed to describe. Oh, I don't think either one of those was an anglerfish earlier. No, I think it was piracy and mimicry. Yeah, there's no anglerfish over there. In the next area's phase, if a seashore area remains in play, place the berry on it. In addition, create new animals to replace those that died. Oh, so we should have had 2 new animals come out, meaning I would not have been able to eat them though, because I didn't have predator and he didn't have people left. So they would technically have still been out there. Yeah, they would have still been out there. When the seashore leaves the game, moving animals it created to the discard pile as well. So it's going to leave after this time. Oh, if a seashore hidden anglerfish attacks... Oh, okay. And unsuccessful remains hungry, it dies in the extinction phase. If a seashore hidden anglerfish attacks successfully, becomes fed, it stays in play, attacks seashore animal. And attacks a seashore animal in the next epoch phase, the beginning of the feeding phase. Okay. So anglerfishes are crazy. All right. All right, so these should have stayed out there. Like I said, I don't think it would have affected that previous round. Because again, I'm taking him out before he has a chance to do anything. So he's going to grab this. There. I'm going to attack this one. He's going to grab this one. I'm going to... Oh, forgot this guy gets 2. And then this one got 1 for the scavenger. This one, oh, then I get to go again. I'm going to go with this carnivore to do this one. Because again, pack hunting, I ignore the high body weight. So he gets 2. Means he's fed. He's going to go again with that one. So he's fully fed now. I got to do this one to grab this, which will also get him fed. That can't be attacked, but again, the attacking has not been a factor. He has not tried to attack me at all because I keep eating his people. All right. So I can't get that food, we're already carnivorous, but we've already eaten, so we can't eat those 2 guys. So I'm going to lose my combo because I didn't add that nocturnal. Yeah. Well, I couldn't have added the nocturnal anyways because these were full. I'm gonna lose one of these 2. I'll probably just lose the pack hunting. So, all right, and I'm gonna lose that guy too. Yeah. So that's that. I don't know if the partnership goes away. So he is fed, so he's good to go. He is fed, so he's good to go. He is fed. He is not. Oh, no, he's fed. I forgot. He only needs 2. 1, 2. He's fed. he's good to go. He's fed, so he is good to go. He is not fed, and I'm thinking the partnership goes away. That'd be my assumption. All right, so I have 4 plus 2, so I get 6. 6 is the maximum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then he gets 2 more. Again, I'm just going to keep eating them. I'm just going to keep eating them. All right, so these guys now are gone because the seashore is leaving us. We didn't eat any of those, and there was no anglerfish anyways. So I don't know how many anglerfish there are, but this deck is huge. I don't know if you guys can. I mean, you can probably tell just by how big it is when I'm grabbing it. But this is the deck. That's crazy. That's a crazy amount of cards. All right, so. All right, so we know we basically have him eaten. The question is, can we just eat all 3 of his people? Can we just eat all 3 of his people? Carnivorous. The problem is, again, carnivorous. Do I have a nocturnal this time? No. Do I have adverse? No. So let's hear. Cosmopolitan. This animal may take food or... Oh, hang on. I had system engineer. Hold up. I had ecosystem engineer. I could have used ecosystem engineer to place a food and a habitat on any of them, which means my other guy is actually still alive. I forgot I had ecosystem engineer. So doesn't matter which one of these I use. So he's still there. He is still good to go. All right, so we did not kill that one. The university does a carnivore 10, eaten. Transparent, if there is no food, it may not be attacked. Lungfish. Rotate lungfish, choose one. Add swimming to your hand, from your hand to this animal. Remove swimming from your hand to your hand. Okay, so he takes swimming back and forth. When this animal is attacked by a predator is not going to happen because we're going to eat all of his people. I think Cosmopolitan, because then I can take from the top, right? Because you can take from any area. I have 2 Cosmopolitans. Okay, we're good. We have 2 Cosmopolitans. Which one do I not want? Really doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll just do transparent on you. We'll do alarm signal on you. Yeah, there and there. That's what we're gonna go with. I don't think I'm gonna be able to feed all of these guys, but we will see what happens. We may have some extinction level events going on. Oh yeah, that's definitely not happening. So 1 there. 1 there. You kind of want the swamp. I feel like you need the swamp because the swamp, for each animal that dies, you get food, right? The food forms in the swamp. Drinking 2 Cosmopolitans for lunch is a bit of a bender, yeah. Oh, my lunch break. What did you do today? Well, 2 Cosmopolitans, 2 Cosmos. Nothing major. All right, so he's going to take this one. I'm going to take this one for him, which causes... Hang on. No, I can't do that first. No, it says as an action, yeah. So I'm going to do that and that. So I got to remember to do my ecosystem engineer. Oh, I don't need to do this. He's not going to take this. And also I should have grabbed a blue one instead. I do my carnivore, Will. So carnivore for this one. Which gets him 2. And gets the scavenger 1. And he's going to eat this one. And I'm going to carnivore this one, which gets him 2. And he's going to eat this one. And he's done. He's full. So now it's just on me. So we're going to take this one, which feeds this one. Then we're going to use the engineer to add to any location. That's any location. We're going to have him eat this one. Then we're going to have the cosmopolitan can eat from anywhere. So he's going to eat from here. And this cosmopolitan can eat from anywhere. So he's going to eat from here. There we go. Yeah. That's it. So we'll do in-game scoring. I really feel like I don't know if it was supposed to be this easy or if I'm playing it completely wrong. Somebody's going to have to let me know down in the comments. So. Oh, that's where I messed up. Okay, yeah, I completely played this wrong. So, yeah, well, because I didn't have another carnivore, but technically I've been playing wrong this entire time. I thought it meant here, this healthy diet, was that he would always get the fruit first, and then he would attack. So technically he would have actually, on the very first turn, he would have attacked me. So he would have, in the very first turn, he would have attacked my poisonous. So I would have gotten rid of his second one. He would have attacked my poisonous. Right? Because I only had these two in the first turn, which then would have killed the main one at the end of the round. And then he still would have had this second one where he would have tried to go after other stuff and then would have eaten, and he would have gone after my carnivore. Wow, no, this would be next to impossible. He would have killed all my people in the first round. Well, yeah, this playthrough is complete junk, so yeah, I'm not even going to figure out the score. That was a complete waste of time. So, oh, I completely played this wrong. I guess I'll have to play it again. I was about to say, this game is not keeping me entertained at all. But when you miss a major rule, I guess that is what happens. But yeah, he should have been attacking me on each turn. That makes that a lot harder. Yeah. So on his turn, he would have taken food and then attacked each turn. That's crazy. So like he's going to attack you at least twice. Right? Cuz he gets to do that. Cuz he gets to go first. Is he always first? Question is he always first? Evolution game sure could use more examples for different combos. Yeah. They go over his thing right here. Dominator chooses an animal, but it's like, it's showing how he attacks. It's not showing like this step, right? It goes over the second action part. And the question is, does the solo, do they pass the first player token? Area phase, draws usual. Development, he doesn't do anything. In the feeding phase, the alien always takes the first turn. So he's always going to attack. I have a different game in the evolution series, and we always have questions during play. Yeah, we do have one more, which is evolution ancient world, or no, another world. This is a new world. We played that one on the channel. We actually played it versus, and it's a lighter weight. It's a lot lighter weight than this one. Yeah, this is 30 minutes. I guess I could play it again. Guess I should play it again so I can at least say I have a proper playthrough. All right, let's reset this. Reset. Come on, let's get this done. We should be able to get this done quickly. That didn't take too long. So let's reset. I'm not even going to shuffle the deck. There's no reason to. Just, all you guys get over there. All you guys get over there. Let's go ahead and get us some more cards. Let's get us new locations though. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Go there. 1, 2. All right. Let's see if we can do this correctly this time. So he gets 3. And then I get 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5, 6. Yeah, those Cosmos. I shouldn't have drank those Cosmos. It's making me go back for more. All right, guys. Here we go. All right, so we are set up again. Let's see if we can play this correctly. I don't know how to overcome that, though. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. All right, so we need poisonous. High body weight we would need on something else. Mutualism, paired trait. When adding mutualism, move 1 unpaired trait from each paired card under this card. The traits are now common. Ooh, hang on. Worst case, we just kill all of his people because he eats them all. Rotate sociality. If you have at least 3 other animals, place food on this animal. Voracious. When this predator consumes a hungry animal, take 1 instead of 2. This predator only takes 1 from an attack. Return its carnivorous card to the vertical position. Okay, so it refreshes, but I don't have carnivores this go round. So my combo isn't going to work. So we're going to do, I think, poisonous nocturnal. What's parasite? What's parasite? Parasite may only be added to another player's. Okay, so I can't even use parasite because it says I can't add any to him. So we're going to do those 2. We're going to do the mutualism. We're going to do... when a predator consumes an animal without traits, flip the target card over. You may add it to this predator as a trait. That's not going to help me because these are going to have traits. So what do I want for my... I guess it's going to be these 2 traits. Swimming. Yep, we need swimming for the lakes. Okay, swimming works. And then... Voracious isn't going to help me. High body weight only protects me if he didn't have high body weight. So really this card I don't need. So I think we're going to do these 2. All right. Oops. Do it this way. So we're going to have a poisonous nocturnal animal, and we're going to have a swimming animal. These are our boys. That's his, and then we're going to go ahead and put mutualism there. So, because we did that, both of these have poisonous, nocturnal, and swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. All right. So, the problem is he's going to kill both of them. Like, I'm trying to figure out how it would be possible for me not to have him kill both of my animals. Because he's always going to get 2 more back. I don't see how this is possible. I mean, I'm going to go through it, but I'm to go through the paces, but I don't see how this is possible. Yeah. Oh, and I wasn't doing his scavenger that entire time either. All right, so he gets to go first. So let's get, so we do have the savannas. So he will go after the savannas. But he won't go after the savannas until he's gone around. So. Oh, the leaves. I need to get the leaves. But he's already going to eat one of my guys before that ever happens. That sucks. Oh, no, we're nocturnal. He can't hunt us. He can't hunt us. We're nocturnal. To attack a nocturnal, they must also have nocturnal. He can't attack these guys at all. I forgot about that. And he can't add any more cards. So technically, we're safe because we have nocturnal. Yeah, so he starts with three animals. All right, so he's going to go first. He's going to go ahead and take from the deserts. I don't need the habitat because, again, I'm nocturnal. He can't. So now on the second turn, his second action, because he takes 2 actions, he would have tried to eat me. He can't eat me because I'm nocturnal. So does he... Now what does he do? Does he eat himself? I'm guessing he's going to eat himself. Oh, no, sorry. He's got pack hunting. So pack hunting allows him to ignore camouflage, nocturnal, flight, partnership, burrowing. Oh, swimming. No, I have two. I have swimming and nocturnal. So I have 2 on both of these guys. So this actually was a very good turn. So he can ignore one, but he can't ignore the other. So he still can't attack me. Yeah. And then if they weren't present, then he would use it to ignore poisonous, running, tail loss, repelling, or one of the other ones. If the animal has multiple traits from a second list, randomly choose which one it will be ignored. So how does it do? Leftmost hungry animal attacks another animal. Target your leftmost animal that can be attacked. If your animals cannot be attacked, it attacks an animal from the seashore, which we don't have. If not available, it attacks the rightmost dominator. Okay, so it killed itself. We're going to just keep having it kill itself this round. This is the kill itself round. But it does get 2 food because of that. So that actually fully fed that one. So this one's going to get... This one won't be able to get fully fed on a single turn because it doesn't have... it has nobody to attack. So now it's my turn. I want to prevent this one from being able to eat. So the best thing for me isn't to go after the lakes, actually. It's to go after here. Right? So this one's going to eat there. Then he gets to go again. I don't get why he gets to go twice. Why does he get to take 2 actions? I only get to take 1 action. That's not fair. Yeah. So he's going to eat here. He's going to try to attack. He can't attack me. There's nowhere else for him to attack. He's not going to attack himself. And he's not going to attack anything to the left. So then my guy goes. And I'm going to eat this one. And then he is going to eat from the savannah, I believe. Yeah, high body weight. High body weight may take food from both commonly accessible areas and from the savannas. Yeah, so he's going to go to the savannas, and then he's going to go to the savannas again, which kind of sucks. I was hoping he would starve, but he was able to survive. So he survives to fight another day. He survives to fight another day. Both of my guys survived to fight another day, and then we get rid of the lakes. Which is unfortunate because the lakes was nice because I had the swim. So I get 1 per animal plus 2 more. And then he adds 2 more. So he is now up to 4. We've never had him at 4 before. 4 before. All right. So there we go. There, now I can do a proper first impressions. Lots of dining out in Savannah, Georgia. I like Savannah, Georgia. I think I went down and visited twice. Oh, flight. Definitely need flight. Now the question is, if I add 2 flight, does that give me 2 defense? Although we have swimming. We can do swimming and flight. So let me be added to either your animal or another player's animal. This may not be used with carnivorous, running, or piracy. I can't add to him, so I definitely don't want to add it to me. I could make it a carnivorous flying animal. But then he is going to be able to come after me. Metamorphosis. Rotate metamorphosis and discard 1 animal's trait. No adverse traits. And then add 1 trait from your hand. No, that's not good. So I don't think the carnivorous is going to help me. Because... Well, no, yeah, because he would attack this one because it doesn't have enough defense. Unless I were to get that, I won't get that before he gets to attack. Correct. So I have to go defense. I have to go like way. I have to go a lot of defense. All right. So we're gonna do swimming and flight on this one. Then I have one flight, which we will save for the next round. So again, I can get double defenses. All right. No, we don't need an animal. We need a land. There we go. We got the jungles. Ooh, that's actually... Yeah, that's a problem with him going twice. Is that he... The habitats don't help me. Like, I can't get a habitat before he goes. All right, so this first one's going to go. It's going to grab from the jungles. Then he's going to try to eat. He can't eat either one of mine because I have 2 traits and technically 3 traits because he won't want to eat a poisonous. So he's going to eat his own guy. And that one is fed. All right. Then I'm going to go. Again, we want to prevent him from getting anything, but I don't think that's going to happen. Then he's going to do the same thing. He's going to do that. Can't eat me. He's going to eat himself. And that one goes away. So these are fully fed. He's done. So now it's just up to me to get that one and get that one. Yeah, there's no point in getting the habitats. Oops, these stay out there. Sorry. Those don't stay out there. That goes away. All right. Fed. And they are fed as well. Okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I got 1 in my hand, so 6. And then he gets 2 more. So he's back up to 4. But luckily he eats 2 of his own guys because I've got a nice defense going on here. Okay, we got to do that again. We got to defend. Defend. All right, so we got flight and swimming. We don't want this cheeky. So we will flip over the cheeky. All right, so this one is protected. All right, what do we got left? Detrimental mutation may only be added to another player, so we can't use detrimental. But we have swimming. Unfortunately, I don't have a second. Protection. Yeah, I kind of have to hold on to all of these because I can't play an animal unless I have 2 defense because he's automatically going to. I really wonder if there's any other way to play this. Is that the only way to play against this boss is add 2 defense every single time? Because even if I had carnivorous, right? Say I had one that was a carnivore, right? He would eat my leftmost. So I would need to make sure that my carnivore was the rightmost, which means I would still lose. I'd have to make sure the leftmost can be eaten so he doesn't eat my carnivore. Because that's the limitation of him, is I can only have 2 traits per person. The only reason this one's so strong is because I got that mutualism, which gives me three traits. Yeah, I guess I'm holding on to all 3 of those. All right, that's what we're going to do. And the savannas, which is good for him. Ugh. I do not have a high body weight. All right, so he's going to go first. Same as he always does. 2 of those. Eats his own guy. I'm going to go. Get that one. He's going to go. Get that one. 2 of those. He's going to eat his own guy. Then I'm going to go. Ooh. That's not good. So what does flight... What else does flight give me? What is flight? Flight's probably in the butterfly one. Flight. To attack this animal, a predator must have less traits than this, which he's got 4. Okay, I figured you'd have to have flight but no. Dang it, I'm going to lose an animal anyways. Because I have no way to get the food out of the savannas. Because I do believe he takes from the bottom before he'll take from the savannas. Yeah. Basic action perform the leftmost hungry animal. The alien is able to perform the basic. It skips a turn but does not pass. When available food appears, it continues to take turns. Like if I add food, it can go get the food. When feeding or seeking shelter in an area, the alien chooses the leftmost common area that has the desired token. These areas are empty. The alien chooses the rightmost upper area that is available to it. Yeah, so one of my guys is going to, I built him up and I was like, yay, but now I couldn't feed him. And the thing is, if I would have added the body weight, I still wouldn't be able to feed them because he would have attacked me first before he would have ate his own guy. So, all right, so that one is gone. He's good. Good. Those go off. All right, last round. Oops. I didn't see what that was. It's just regular, so it doesn't impact really much. All right, so I have 2 cards. I get to draw 3, 4, 5. I get to draw 5. 1, 2, 3 for my animals. 2 for the turn. And then I can only have 6. So we know we want swimming. Can't add 2 swimming is the problem. Insectivore. When this predator consumes an animal, no. Territorial, slow. Oh, I'm probably not going to be able to. Probably not going to be able to do it. Because I don't think I can add 2 of the same trait. Traits. Traits are normally used during the feeding phase. Traits are resolved automatically. Each traits card may only be used once per player turn. Trait resolution order. How many trait? Can I add 2 of the same trait? That's what I want to know. Adding traits. You may play 1 evolution card face up under your animal. It gives them a new trait. Each one has 2, a main and a sub. Adding a new trait to your animal. Choose whether to use the main or the sub. Place evolution under. Paired trait must be played on 2 adjacent animals. Okay, they may not have 2 of the same trait. That's what I figured. Yeah. They're saying that having 2 defensive traits is the way. Yeah, so now I've got all of these. Now I think it's just like I need to overwhelm him to get his people fed, and then I have leftovers. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to put whatever I want him to eat on the end. So to eat from the savannah, we need high body weight. Which doesn't stop him because he has a high body weight. I could do carnivore. Oops, I forgot to give him 2 more. I could give it carnivore, so then I would actually eat him as well. Additional action, rotate, move 4 cards from the discard pile to the bottom of the deck, then place food on this panel. Actually, I want... So insectivore I can eat twice. So I could eat 2 of his guys with this one, actually. So So high body weight, I think we'll do to go to Savannah. And we'll do that with Cosmopolitan. Because that'll let us take, well, no, yeah, that'll let us take from the Savannah as well. So I can take from, well, I could already do that with high body weight, so I don't need Cosmopolitan on that. Less traits, he's already gonna have more than me. So territorial doesn't help me. Let's make that one. So I need to give him at least, before my carnivore can go. I mean, I'm going to go carnivore first turn, so we're going to get rid of one of his. I don't have a second carnivore. So he's going to be able to eat me once, eat me twice. He's going to be able to eat 3 guys. So I just need to give him 3 guys to eat, basically. Which means, which one of these do I want to keep? Oh no, I gotta give him these 3 guys to eat. So yeah, I gotta do that. And he's just gonna eat these 3 guys. Pretty much. He's just gonna eat these 3 guys. So those 3 guys he's gonna eat. And I got high body weight, so gotta slide all this over. I think I've got the math down. Although, can I feed all of my guys? No say. Oh no, wait a minute, I needed to discard. Sorry, I can only have 6 cards. Oh. So I want 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't have a second guy then, basically. Yeah. Can't have a second guy. So my whole Savannah plan went out the window. Although, can I remove traits? I know I can move my animals around. Can I remove a trait? May not exchange or discard played traits. Hang on. Except using the effects of another trait. Okay. Dang it, my whole Savannah plan went out the window. But I have to have a carnivore because I need to be able to eat him. Yeah. Alright, I guess that's what we're doing. Guess that's what we're doing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So he's gonna go first. He's going to eat that, and he's going to eat my guy, and he's going to get 2. All right. I get to go. I'm going to use my carnivore to eat that one, which means I get 2. This one's going to eat this one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. If I got that, he would... Oh, no, if I get the... Oh, actually, hang on. Hang on. Well, no, I'd only protect one, and then he would eat the next one. Yeah, I was trying to think, do I want to get the habitat? Getting that would do no good because it would only protect this guy, which he doesn't give me any points because he has no traits. Yeah, so he's going to eat this one. Yeah. Then this one's going to eat. And this one's going to eat. I'm going to eat my last guy. All right, so he is fed. So now this one eats, and this one eats. There we go. That's that. All right, so nothing dies. Now we can count the point. Now we can do the scoring because we actually played the game. Never take a carnivore to a circus. All right, where's my points? Where's my scoring? I think it's you just add up your cards. So 3 victory points for each of your surviving animals. So 3, 6, 9, 12. And then 1 victory point per trait. So what is that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then I get +1 here, 22. So I have 22, and then he scores. Where is their scoring? Scoring. Scoring? Where do I see their scoring at? All right, here we go. In a game, calculate your victory. Okay. Alien received 7 points for each of its surviving animals. All right, so I had 22. It's got 21. I beat it by 1. So I really would have been nice, yeah, if I could have eliminated one more, but there's just... It wouldn't have been possible, because if I didn't have the 3 left for him to eat, he still would have won. Still would have won. All right, so let's go ahead and do our second impressions. I don't know what these are anymore. I don't know what this one is. Where is my first impressions? Final thoughts. All the zooms. There we go. There we go. All right, guys. So first impressions, final thoughts. This is the Kickstarter edition. So, of course, it does have some deluxe components as well as some additional cards. And, of course, the expansion has the solo mode. So, components. Components are good. There's a lot of words you need to know, but they do give you some player aids. Unfortunately, there isn't enough player aids for the entire player count. You do have this little player aid. I don't think I was... Oh, final scoring is actually on here as well. I don't think I looked at it too much because, again, it's not too difficult of what you're doing. The difficulty really came in was me messing up that rule at the very beginning, where on the player aid, it says that on its turn, the Dominator first takes food from an area and then attacks an animal. To me, I was thinking of nature, where it will try to take food before it becomes a predator. In the rule book, it actually says that it does 2 actions. Like, it should say there that it should do 2 actions, because if it would have said that, I wouldn't have messed up that first game. But I was thinking it was 2 separate things that it did. The wooden components are good. Again, I have no clue what the bones are for. If somebody knows what the bones are for, you can let me know, because I have no clue what they're for. I don't see them in any of the rule books. At least I skimmed through them and couldn't find it. But yeah, the components are good for the most part. The insert serves a purpose. All the cards fit in there well. Looks like for you sleevers, it would fit sleeves. So yeah, components are good. Mechanics. So the mechanics, again, is based on the evolution system, where you're trying to add things to your cards to either allow them to eat, or allow them to attack, or allow them to defend themselves. Plan to try the next bot. I don't know. If this video does well, maybe I'll play it again. We'd have to see. But yeah, so the mechanics are the same. I mean, you're just trying to do those things and figure out the puzzle of how to prevent your opponents from, well, eating you. Because at the end of the game, you want to make sure that you have animals out, that have traits out, that you can score points off of. Also, in terms of your number of animals out, your next hand size is based on the number of animals, +2. So if you only had 1 animal survive, you're only starting the next turn with 3 cards. Now, that could be a bad thing, right? You could have a very big runaway leader problem, I think, in this game, because you've only got 1 animal. You only got to draw 3 cards. If that 1 animal that survived happened to have all of the traits to protect itself, or was already at 3 traits, then that next animal you put out is either only going to have 1 trait, or you're going to have to put 2 traits on it, and those traits may not be compatible with where you're trying to get food, or they may not be compatible with defending yourself from there. So I could see that'd be a big issue, as you could get a big runaway leader problem in multiplayer. In solo, it's a very similar issue, right? In the first game, I would have lost all my animals. Every single round I would have lost animals because I misread that rule. In the second game, I was being forced to only play animals if I could add 2 traits to them, or if I had enough cards to where I did in the final round, throw out 3 sacrificial animals and I had a carnivore able to eat 1. Which means if I would have done that maybe in the second round or third round, each subsequent round, I would have had to sacrifice 3 different animals to basically be able to defend that. Now, that may be part of the puzzle. The other guys, since we're talking about it, there's actually 5. There's 5 total, but 2 of them are blank. So, Devastator. Devastator, when feeding, Devastator chooses an area with the most food, takes all the food and the habitat from it. The food are placed on its hungry animals until fed from left to right. The habitats are placed again from left to right. So that's one thing, at least with the Dominator, he doesn't take habitat. So he would never defend himself through a habitat. Um, oh, actually, earlier I couldn't even done my attack. I messed up. Earlier, I would not have even been able to do the attack because I didn't have high body weight. I did have it. I discarded it. I missed that part. I would have needed to put high body weight on my one guy. And then there wouldn't have been enough food. So he would have died. So then I would have lost. Oh, yeah, there we go. I would have lost. Oh, well. But yeah, so this plays dramatically different because he's going to take all of the food. So I would guess against Devastator, you would want a carnivorous army, right? Because he's not going to attack you. So it seems like Dominator, you want to defend, and Devastator, you want to attack. Then the next one is Contaminator. So Contaminator has toxic saliva. Whenever a player's animal takes food from an area with a territorial tag, which we saw, or consumes a animal created by a seashore area with a territorial tag, discard one trait from the player. So he's basically going to, because he's got territorial as one of his things, so he has territorial. So what he's going to do is he's going to lay his claim to all of the locations, and if I take food, I lose my traits. 4 more cards to discard pile. The Contaminator performs Detrivores additional action each turn. So he's going to keep getting more cards from the discard pile. Holy cow. Yeah, he's supposed to be the hardest. Now, the last thing you have is custom bots. So they did give you 2 cards to where you can, well, make your own bad decisions. Let's go this way. So you can make your own bad decisions. But yeah, so that is, I mean, that's the mechanics. That's the way the game is. I don't know how it compares to the original Evolution series. Compared to Nature, it's the same thing. You're just trying to put on traits to try to defend, to try to get it. I can't say which one I like better, really, between the two, because they really just feel like I'm playing the same game, the same puzzle, right? As a solo goes, I feel like Nature would have more variety, right? Because you have more variability in the solo cards, whereas this one you are kind of stuck with the 3 included modules, and then if you want to make yourself 2 more. Now, I guess if you did dry race, you could, I don't know if these are dry race, but again, you could put tape on in dry race, whatever, get you more. Difficulty. It's not difficult. It is a very simple game. You are basically adding the animals and adding the traits, trying to eat, and puzzling it out. I do, again, go back to what I said earlier. You could have runaway leader problems, and you could have people that just see the puzzle sooner and know exactly how to combat it against players who wouldn't know what to do, right? They wouldn't know that, oh, I need to add this trait to prevent you from attacking me. And if you're playing at 3, 4, 5, 6 player count, now you're having to look at every single player around the table to see who can attack you. And that might be a lot of analysis paralysis for a lot of people. Fun at 2, never played it at 2. We played Another World at 2, and it was fine. Solo, it was fine. It's not great. I would not see myself playing this again. So David asked, is this a keeper if I have the other one? I would not see myself playing this again unless somebody wanted to see me play the other alien. No, it's just fine. Theme, and this is where I got it. This is the whole reason. We like animals, we like evolution, we like nature and all that stuff. So I figured the theme would be very of our interest, very much of my liking, I guess is the word I'm trying to say. But do I feel like, again, it's kind of the same as when I said nature. It's the same critique there. I don't feel like I'm making an animal and I'm evolving an animal. I'm just adding cards that have these evolutionary traits. It's not teaching me evolution. It's not teaching me the theme of how somebody would evolve. Now, I get the concept of evolution is I'm trying to evolve to A, survive, B, get food, right? That kind of thing. So to a small degree, yes, that theme is there. But otherwise, it's just animals, and you're playing cards that have animals with keywords on them, and you're trying to, thematically, I guess you do, you're trying to use the keyword against your opponents. For example, the poison. If I would have realized I was completely stopping them, I wouldn't have put poison on these guys. It made no sense to put poison on them. I'd want poison to be on one, so he would have gotten eliminated by eating, and I didn't have that. All right, there we go, guys. That is Evolution, A New World. Again, if you want to see the other guy, let me know down on the channel. Otherwise, I will let you know this will be going up for Culling for charity. So if you would like to get this game, if you think it's up your wheelhouse, it will be going up for charity. Extra Life down below. Click the link and click on the donation incentive. I don't think this is a $100 game, even with the expansion, so it'll probably just be in the medium box game. Yeah, and David says culling is fine. And that's the other thing, David. I've got to cull a lot of games. I got way too many games. I was talking about this today in a board game content creator chat. So I was telling them, I was like, yeah, I just have too many games, and I want to get them all played to see if I like them, but there's just so many. And if they don't have a solo mode, I don't know when we would get to play them. So I'm almost thinking I'm just going to cull almost everything without a solo mode, even if I haven't played it. If it's not something I want to play again. And then the decision is, do I stick with, like everybody else, getting and buying and all the hotness, or do I just continue to play the games in my collection, right? I think we talked about that during the painting stream, right? When too many games are hot, you catch a cold. Yeah, it's exactly what happens. Yeah. David, remember I said about t-shirts once upon a time, and I like your jokes, and I'm like, oh, that's another good t-shirt one. I'm going to put that, I got to definitely put that one down. There's another one I said, oh, I should make a t-shirt that you said, and I forgot to do that. But yeah, that one, I like that one. I like that one, David. Giveaway video shirt ideas. Here we go. Oh, for Audrey, it was one for Audrey. Audrey said coffee. Now I can do all the things. So we're gonna. That's a shirt we're gonna come up with. So that is it. When I might have to change it when you. Oh yeah. I have to see when I'll just keep waiting. Too many games are hot. You catch, yeah. There you go. I'll be playing here all week, probably. No, I forget what it was. You said something, or I said something during one of the things. I was like, oh, that'd be. I gotta remember that. That'd be a great shirt, and I didn't remember it. So there is a thing, I guess I need to do. There is a thing in Streamlabs where you can do quotes, right? And somebody can like do exclamation point quote and then write what the quote is. So then it shows up as a quote. But yeah. Yeah, put those in there. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, so because we have too many games, but I have so many games that are like long games, like that would be played over a long period of time. I mean, you just look at like Zombicide, right? There's in most of the core boxes, there's about 10-ish missions, right? Then you have the expansions, and a lot of the expansions now have quests, right? That you can do, right? So there's like Rio de Janeiro, right? I think it's like a 7 or 10 quest campaign, right? You have your I got my Massive Darkness. It's got a whole campaign mode, right? I got Imperial Assault. It not only has campaign modes, it has tons of other stuff. We got Marvel United, which we're currently playing, right? But there's just so many games that have multiple sessions that would be required. And it's like, if I played that over and over and over again, would somebody want to watch all that? I don't know. But at the same time, I went looking for like older games, older content. And like there wasn't anything more recent, right? So I wanted to see like how Invader played. I wanted to see how Black Plague played. For Invader, the best playthrough, of course, I could find was 4 to 6 years ago-ish. And it was Rob's gaming table when he first started, right? And his quality was decent when he first started. But again, it's not to today's standards. Looking up like Black Plague playthroughs, or even some of the first Zombicide 2nd Edition playthroughs, they're old, so the sound quality is bad, the light quality is bad, like a lot of that stuff's just bad. So it's like, yeah, if I was I don't know how people search YouTube, right? But if I am looking for a video, I want to look for something more recent, because the hope is that the quality is maybe better. Although that's not necessarily true. I mean, I do see some new YouTubers. It's, you know, you got to start somewhere. But also I would think that like any rules, any mistakes and things like that have been ironed out maybe a little bit more. Now that's not for my playthroughs, because, you know, I'm going to be making mistakes. So I've just debated, I'm like, do I just keep playing older stuff and play all the way through something until we get to the end? I don't know why I'm cleaning up. I probably should keep this for a photo. Or what, you know, because it's kind of the way that things go. I don't know why I'm doing this while I'm streaming. I'm just rambling at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and get some lunch, because this is during my lunchtime stream. I want to try to keep these under an hour. I'm currently at an hour and 18 minutes. So if you'd like to watch some of these lunchtime streams, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, remind me on any of the videos that I'm going to be playing this week, next week, or the week after that. Until next time, guys. Peace.